hear about Pedro and his girl?
No, but I heard about Juan and Pedro's girl.
Hey,
Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent. CTU. Federal agent. It's Bauer.
Jack, I've got the blueprints you asked for.
Thanks, Michelle.
Jack, try not to hurt anybody. You're in enough trouble with Chappelle as it is.
I'll update you when I locate Del Toro.
Bastardo!
Put down your weapon! Federal agent, put down your weapon! Federal agent, federal agent, federal agent. CTU. CTU.
Bastardo! What's that? Hey, you! Huh? What's over there?
CTU, put down your weapon!
Hey, you! Bastardo! Hey! Over there!
Federal agent.
No me
Stay
toques
away.
los cojones, huh?
Federal agent, take cover!
Hey! Ah! Bastardo! Ah! Ah!
Federal agent, CTU.
Huh? What's that? Hey!
Federal agent, put down your weapon!
What's that? Over there! Ah! Bastardo! Ah!
Get down!
Over there! That's enough! I'm the one you're after.
You bastard! You shot me!
I want answers and I want them now.
Ah! Ah! Okay, okay.
want answers. What's the assassination plan?
You got nothing on me.
Talk and we might be able to cut a deal.
No, you can't protect me. Besides, there's nothing you can do to stop this.
Now come on.
Even if I knew something, I wouldn't talk.
There are snipers on the rooftops, aren't there?
All I know is that they're on rooftops up and down the Vice President's motorcade route in this part of town.
I want answers now!
There's nothing you can do.
Tell me about the snipers. Answer me.
I won't. I don't have to do what you say.
Robert, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and you're not gonna like what I come up with.
There's too many. You can't stop them.
The snipers, Robert. How do I find them?
The roof. They're visible from the roof, but you can't access it. The door is electronically locked.
Tell me what I need to know.
You'll never take them all out.
The door must have a code. Tell me what it is.
You do need a code, but I don't have any idea what it is, I swear.
This is your last chance. I want the code. Give it to me now.
It's 603-1968. I swear that's the code. 603-1968. You're too late.
Dessler.
Michelle, Daniels told me that there's 7 snipers positioned around the Vice President's motorcade route. All I know is that they're in buildings waiting for the motorcade to pass.
I'll have Sean see if he can locate them using SatNav-1.
Call me when you've got something.
Sean, have you ever worked with a satellite vidlink? Jack needs the target information. You've only got 1 minute before we upload the data. Jack's going to need the data soon. Have you found the potential targets yet? Not bad, but you didn't thoroughly search all the buildings. We'll send Jack what you've got. I'll take over and do a final search. We need to upload this to Jack's GPS immediately.
I'm on it.
Bauer.
Dessler.
We made it out of the base. We're headed back into town. Madsen's men are right behind us.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll see if we can help. CTU chopper heading your way.
Okay, thanks, Michelle. Thanks for the heads up. Looks like we're clear. We're headed back to CTU now.
We've been caught off guard by a Japanese surprise attack. You must take off at once to avoid being destroyed on the ground by their attack planes. Once airborne, you must defend the planes still on the ground and our vital fueling facilities. If you fail, our fleet will be severely hampered in their ability to strike back after this vicious attack. It seems the war has finally begun, Lieutenant Crow.
Check, we got zeros inbound.
It looks like they're heading for the hangars. I'll intercept them.
Get back to the combat zone.
mess of planes heading for the fuel tanks. I'll take as many as I can.
We need to protect the refinery. The fleet's gonna need that oil. The skies are swarming with jets. Where the hell did they come from? Fight harder, boys. We need to protect the battleships until they can get their boilers soaked.
You don't have to tell me, Tower. My brother's on one of those ships.
Torpedo strikes on the California. Capsizing.
God damn it, Tower. How did the Japs bushwhack us? My brother Charlie's on the Arizona. Those battleships are the Japs' main target.
Navy intelligence must have screwed the pooch on this one, Crow. I hope they end up with their ass to the sling.
This to us and make them pay. You don't sucker punch the United States and get away with it.
You'll get your chance, Carl. It looks like we're going to need all the pilots we can get.
Welcome back to Southeast Kazakhstan, gents. We're back in this area of operations for one simple reason. The situation in this sector has gone to hell in a handbasket. We're about to remedy that. You veterans know we've done fairly well in maritime operations, and that's caused the Chinese to switch gears. They're now after vital lines of communications down here in the southeast. Our focus will be on defending our LOCs and destroying theirs. There are key villages and population centers that will have to be seized and defended. All ops from now on are max offensive, max effort. Rules of engagement are simple. Take no prisoners and do not become one. Carry on.
Chinese assault teams have taken our helicopter support base and the forward arming and refueling point adjacent to the North Road. Conduct an assault with fast attack vehicles, kick them out of there, and secure the airstrip for follow-on operations. We need that support base. Now get it done. Sentry, get him before he sounds the alert.
Where's maintenance when you need him? Target is armor! We're pinned down and hurting out here.
Hostiles forward, they're moving.
We've got to retake that airbase. It's vital. Can't move. Incoming's got us shut down. We're spotted. They're scrambling. Armor moving. Push the air freak. Cannot engage. Call for fire. Run on the aircraft. Don't let them get airborne. We've got to retake that airbase. It's vital.
Positions.
Multiple targets! Hostiles! Multiple auto weapons direct front! Incoming is heavy! Multiple contact! Incoming! All over the area! Driver, taking fire! Targets everywhere. Commence fire! Small arms all over my post.
Looks like we blew them away.
Multiple contacts. Targets are hostile. Heavy fire from 360. Find cover. We can move as soon as we're in position. Multiple targets.
All set to relieve you from this sector.
Contact. Immediate actions. Commence fire when you have visual.
Corpsman
up! They're everywhere, open up!
Contact. Battle drill. Contact! There! Front! Troops in the open! Call for fire! Mortars!
Speed is my business, and business is good.
Contact, left flank.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Calling all the stars to fall and catch the silver sunlight in your hands. Come for me, set me free, lift me up and take me where I stand.
A warm welcome to the EA Sports commentary box. Clyde Tilsley in the company of the one and only Andy Gray. We all know why we're here. Let's get on to the action. It's a friendly match in name, but these two teams know no other way but to compete. It will be hotly contested, you can be sure of that. Here we go then. Reclaims the ball. Now, can he shoot? Good ball. Defence coped with that. Done well to step out of trouble there. It was a mindless challenge, he couldn't win the ball, and the attack breaks down. Good disciplined defending. Showed good anticipation to win the ball. Out for a throw. He's won it well. Now, what's on here? The ref could well book him here. He'll want to lay down the law, cut out any nonsense. It's red, and he's off. He slid in there, got the player and not the ball. Just had a rush of blood, really. Won it well. Now what can he do? Getting the ball forward quickly. They just crowded him out there. Settled for conceding the throw-in. They're under the cosh, being pushed back and back here. Played out of defence. They're back on the ball. There's the ball in. He's such an elusive runner with the ball. Really wasn't a very good cross. Still goalless then as we approach half-time. Nice touch. Half-time arrives with the scores level at 0-0. Well, it's time for the managers to have their say in the dressing room, and time for Andy Gray to have his say too. Tell us about the half.
Well, the ball's been bogged down in midfield for most of this game. I think that explains the low score.
Good afternoon, I'm Peter Brackley and welcome to the game. And as the fans make themselves heard around the stadium, Trevor Brooking is with me.
Thanks, Peter. I was chatting to some of the fans earlier and they're all looking forward to this one.
And finally the match is underway. From right to left, Arsenal. On the left side, Chelsea. And he tries one. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defended, really, to give him so much space.
Hit it again. Well read. Chance for a counter then. Offside.
He was definitely offside when his teammate played the ball through.
Here's a strike. Oh, what a goal! That's the opener. 10th minute of the game. Absolutely magnificent. A lot of fans were waiting for that goal and they have been rewarded. They scored at such an early stage. They've got an opener. Do you think they'll put the shutters up now, Trevor?
They might, but becoming too defensive is quite risky when you've only got a one-goal lead.
Ljungberg. They're off on the counter-attack. Lauren. Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser. Sturdy defence there. Ashley Cole. Gilberto Silva. Ljungberg. Torre. Ashley Cole. He's used his body well there. And he belts it.
That's picked up by the keeper.
"30 minutes on the clock in the first half. Henry. Torre. Cesc Fabregas. Trouble for the defence from the left. It's played into the danger zone. The ball crossed the line. Three minutes added on. A firm but fair challenge. There's the whistle. Free kick. Could be curling over, and the keeper has it. Good marking by the defence, regains possession. The referee blows his whistle and the first half is over. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Well, what they're doing right is taking every opportunity they get and using it to full advantage.
Just a one goal separates them. 1-0 it is as we await the second half.
not clear how much longer it can withstand this assault. The NAPF is flattening everything in its path. I'm sure you can hear the mortar fire in the background. If the Coalition for Humanitarian Aid doesn't act soon, the local government will be forced to surrender. Okay, the shelling is getting too close. They're telling me we have to leave right now. When we're in a safer location, I'll report any new developments. You have been listening to Global News.
Your orders are to interdict the NAPF. Spectre, rendezvous with the Resistance forces ASAP. The location is marked on your map.
Copy that. Moving there now. Stack on.
You lead the way, sir. Roger that.
Mount up.
Aye, aye.
Heading toward you now. I've got a hostile. Northwest, sir. Enemy vehicle approaching.
Stack up.
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna have to engage.
Form up.
Aye, aye.
Dismount.
Roger.
Go to that corner.
I'll be there soon, Commander.
Scratch one tango.
Commander, we are in position. Roger that. Affirmative.
This is the spot. Stop the vehicle and let's see what's up.
Dismount.
Absolutely.
Dismount.
Moving to your position.
What kind of camel has no humps, no hooves, and drinks no water?
The camel spider. This is Rashid Khalid. He saw the convoy.
It went past about an hour ago. 3 trucks, all empty.
That means they're loading up for another shipment. Son, you've done a great job. What's the plan?
Because you are better equipped, we want you to take out the lead vehicle and the 2 immediately behind it in the convoy. When that happens, it will create confusion, and our forces will then attack the rear. Between us, I pray that we can stop these murderers.
Oh, we will. Rest easy on that.
All right, let's set the ambush here. Now remember, everyone, stick to cover until Spectre initiates the attack. We've got a tango, due east. Here comes the convoy, Spectre. We'll attack on your command. NAPF soldiers moving up fast. Enemy sighted. They're on the move. Southeast, enemy sighted. Spectre, some NAPF vehicles made it past the resistance fighters and are closing on your position. Make sure they don't get through.
Yes, Commander. We're nearing the well. We should leave these vehicles behind and sneak up there.
Spectre, aerial reconnaissance has identified a possible alternate route to the well area. I recommend you use the lake to cover your approach. You could slip into the rear of the well and disable NAPF communications before they even know you're there. You may want Bravo to cover the front entrance and prevent any NAPF forces from escaping.
Roger that. Standing by for further orders.
Enemy sighted to the north.
They were able to send a transmission. You'll be facing tougher opposition now that the NAPF know you're here.
Enemy activity to the northeast. That's the antenna. It's gotta be where the radio is.
Let's get over there.
Enemy spotted to the northeast.
Copy.
Heads up! There's one east of us.
Copy that.
You're leaving the mission area. If you don't return, we'll have to pull you from the field.
Heading toward you now. We've got the well cleared out. Let's go.
Roger that.
Here it is. We have to get up to that radio tower and take it out.
Team, if you stay on the road, you'll be charging right into the heart of the enemy's defenses. There may be another route up the hill. Terrorist spotted. He's on the move. Make sure the explosives are placed on the radio tower itself, or it won't be destroyed. This place is wired and ready to go up. Clear out!
Tower destroyed. Let's move on.
Hostile sighted to the east. West of us, there's a tango. Hold your fire! He's the resistance leader we're to meet up with!
I'm looking for the Sand Lion.
And I am the king of the desert. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get to business, shall we? As you may know, my men are staging a large-scale attack against the supply depot where Mahmoud is storing much of his weaponry. But we are not well equipped. I can lead you to the staging area. We could definitely use your, shall we say, expertise.
We're ready when you are.
Product not yet rated.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up. He was created as the ultimate life form. Darker. Stronger. Faster. And more dangerous. His name is Shadow.
Chaos Blast!
Shadow, find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me as promised.
The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
Now, he's on a quest to discover his true purpose.
This will remind you what the humans did to you.
Maria! Rules will be broken. Truths will be revealed. And sides will be taken.
Who am I?
Will he be good or evil? No one knows but you. Shadow the Hedgehog. His time has come. Shadow the Hedgehog. Coming November 2005.